Welcome to another video about endgame mistakes. My name is Jacob the Chess Lollipop and I will show you which mistakes you should avoid playing endgames. First of all, please let me know in comments if this color of the board is better for you. And we are starting. So this is a position I've played on Chess.com and actually I lost this game. Why I lost this game? Tonight we'll talk about such mistake that sometimes you want to play for a win, whereas it's better to just draw this position because it's drawish. But I was playing with lower rated player and I did too much. I thought that I can play for a win in this position, we'll see very soon, but because of it I lost. I wasn't careful enough playing for a win. So let's see. In this position I played e5, white took, I took with rook, king c3, king e6, rook f3. So far position is drawish, it's totally equal and I was very well aware of it, but I thought that I can test my opponent, and next move was correct from both sides. I played rook e4, king d3, king e5, rook f8, rook g4, rook f3, king d5. So I managed to have a little bit more active pieces. My rook is more active, my king is active, but position is still equal. I can't hurt my opponent so far. Rook e3, rook d4, king c3, rook e4. And now I'm trying to exchange rooks, because if he goes for an exchange, I have one position. Because now my king will go for these pawns and I will eat those pawns and go with my g-pawn. Whereas at the same time he can't go for my pawns here. He have to play king b3, I go here, and now he is too late. Here and here. Alright, so he can't exchange rooks. He goes rook d3, king e5, rook f3, rook e1, king d3. So I'm trying different tricks right here. And by the way, if here I manage to exchange rooks, imagine there are no rooks right now, his king has to let my king into his camp. If he goes king c3, I go king e4. If he goes king e3, I go king c4 for these pawns. So exchanging rook in such position where he has to go in one direction or another is one position for me. King c3, king e4, rook f4. And now I started risking. I played king e3. So I'm letting his rook on f6, and right now you can see that I'm losing one of those pawns, either g6 or a6. On the other hand, I have very active king and I'm in his camp, so maybe I can do something to him, but it was too brave in my opinion. Rook c1, king b2, rook g1 and rook g6. So right now I'm attacking his g3 pawn. He's attacking my a6 pawn. If he takes it, I will take on g3 and then I will take h4, hopefully. King f3. And computer suggests that the better move is king d4, because now I'm threatening, because I don't really need my king to take this pawn if he stop protecting it. And now I can in short time I can give a check on g2, and if he goes on b3, then I will take this pawn with a check then. Or if he goes on first rank, then it will be very risky for him because my king will go on c3, on b3, threatening both taking a3 pawn and also giving a checkmate on first rank. Alright, but I played king f3, rook a6, rook g3. Now computer suggests that better move was rook g2, because now if he goes on first rank, his king is cut off from the game. He can't enter game. And if he goes on b3, then I take on g3, and then when I want to go to g4 with my king and take this pawn, I will do it with a check. So it was a little trick with intermediate move, but I didn't notice it. It was also a blitz game, so I didn't have so much time. Rook g3, rook b6, king g4. Yeah, king g4. I think the better move here was rook g8 to let him take this pawn, but then to go with king to g4, because now these pawns will go down and I need this rook to attack these pawns and stop them, at least slow them down. So it was better to play first rook g8, king g4, rook b5, king h4, a4, king g4. I believe it was another mistake right now. I should have tried going with my rook here and then trying to stop pawns from first rank, I believe. But it's already very tough position, so you should in such games you should be looking for improvements much earlier. King g4, a5, h4, a6, and now it's already too late. Instead of, yeah, there is no good move right now, because if I want to let my rook into the game, then I lose this pawn, and if I go king h4, I can't go with my pawn. Yeah, so and then b5. So it's already lost. And yeah, I resigned right now. So the other mistake, because there is a first video about chess endgame mistakes, you can check it out. The second mistake I would say from my game is that you shouldn't play for a win too bravely. You shouldn't risk too much. If position is drawish, you should just let the draw happen, even if your opponent is lower rated. So even me, when I teach others, it happens for me all the time, and you should always be aware of those psychological mistakes that you want to win too much and then you can lose. So thanks for watching. I encourage you to download my free ebook on my website. Visit my website where you will find some free tips, free blogs, and see you next time.